Hi everybody, welcome to CastorsCorner.com. I'm your host Khalil here on our live YouTube channel for another toy of the day. You can go to CastorsCorner.com for a full gallery of these figures. You can go to Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and you can follow us. We are at Castors Corner on all social media. And you can check out the Cornercast podcast this week with, coming up this week, tomorrow, in fact, our friend Benjamin David from Above and Batman Beyond, last week Hopkins, so on and so forth. You can check out the whole archive. Subscribe and listen there on Apple Podcasts, and then subscribe somewhere on the page here. Subscribe here. We want more users. I'll do the tagline at the end. So this weekend, I did something I said I was not going to do, and I don't know if you guys noticed the little Easter egg in last night's video. What happens when you haven't bought toys in the store for a while, or feel like you haven't bought toys in the store for a while? You buy toys that you say you weren't going to get because you see them and you know that they're hard to come by and they look kind of cool, so you buy them. So I bought them. Feel like that TikTok meme, like, I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna, no, I did it. I definitely did it. I bought them. I really said I wasn't going to do it. I really was. And I think what nailed it for me, and here, I bought this one too. Like, I don't know. Collecting is such a weird animal because it's like, I think we talked about it on one of the podcasts recently that I did, and I can't remember who it was, but we were talking about like buying things just in case. And I think this falls under the just in case. And I can't even make the argument that I made this decision in the store for this reason. It wasn't until I opened these in the car that I realized why these were great. Or why I really, really think these are going to be fun. So we got Battle Armor Skeletor, we got Battle Armor He-Man, and we got Buzzsaw Hordak. In the 80s, it was all the rage to make action features on figures. And even though Mattel with the Classics line was like action features, collectors don't want action features. BS. We want action features when they work. And Mattel did this one. So if you hit the chest, Skeletor, battle damage 1. Apparently it doesn't work that well. There we go. Battle damage 2. Same thing with He-Man. He's supposed to get punched by Skeletor, and battle damage 1, battle damage 2. Now, this was a lot easier to accomplish in the 80s. And it's not because I'm a grown-up and my hands are bigger and I can't, have them fight the way we used to. They took the elastic out of this. And I really used to just wind up my He-Man or Skeletor, and it would flip and it hit my battle armor, and it would pop it, and it would spin. They took out the elastic. So yes, they added one battle armor piece, but like the thing that made it special or really made it work back then, for me at least, was being able to do the flip with the characters, and bam, they would hit it and it would knock the plate. And that was kind of, I think that was even in the commercial where you can, pull him back and he would spring forward and hit He-Man. And so, yes, I'm happy that they put the thing in the chest. It's not just like removable armor with different pieces that you can swap in and out like they did for Classics. It's an actual working piece. And like the armor, you can tell, it's, in this case, it's not removable. So it's not like, it's like the old toy where it's not removable. It is one solid piece. This was so popular in the 80s, in fact, that they added it to their cars, to Hot Wheels. So we got He-Man and we got Skeletor. Now, why did I say when I got them in the car I was really excited about it and thought that they were a really good buy? Well, honestly, you get a smiling Skeletor head. You get a frowning Skeletor head. You get a surprised He-Man head, and you get the old school classic He-Man head. Okay, this is the just in case moment. If I ever do stop motion, if I ever do some more diorama pieces and am able to be able to take the time to do a little bit better photography work than just the light box over here, these will come in handy. Because like that smiling Skeletor face is just priceless. Both He-Man and Skeletor come with little tags in their backs so they can hold their versions of the Power Sword. And honestly, I get the gimmick. I know they want the 2 Power Swords to go together. So there you go. And these, yes, they are both half Power Swords, just like version 1. So you get the both sides. And in order to make the full Power Sword, you have to be able to put them together. And this one holds together pretty well. Both He-Man and Skeletor come with extra hands. They both come with extra closed hands because they both have these open hands. So you can swap those out for the closed hands. So that's pretty good. He-Man also comes with his axe. Skeletor comes with an all-new shield, which, again, it's these little things that I go, all right, well, this is why I bought this, because I get this piece. So you can have Skeletor with his shield and his Havoc staff. I'll be able to do this in the pictures because it's not working right now. But there you go. Skeletor with his shield. And he can hold on to his Havoc staff, and he's got his half of the Power Sword. I mean, he is ready to go. He-Man comes with his axe, Power Sword, extra head, extra hand, and then apparently he has a powered up sword, which is too heavy for, I guess, for his forearm. He-Man's not strong enough to he is not strong enough to hold up his Power Sword. So there you go. And he's surprised and embarrassed that by that head look that he cannot hold on to his sword. So there you go for He-Man and Skeletor. Both of them come with a mini comic that came with I believe it was Ram Man. Yeah, so I think this is the same one that came with Ram Man and Clamchamp. They both come with instructions. Tell you how you can take the figure apart, and then how the effects work. And then so what got me to buy these? So I saw them on the racks and walked right past them. And I said, okay, I need to take pictures of everything and, post it and do a post, for our local Connecticut group. Thank you all for joining. If you haven't joined, we are trying to keep it to Connecticut and this area. So we got some Massachusetts people, we got some New York people, but trying to keep it there. So I went back to take a picture, and when I moved Skeletor and He-Man, because I saw 3 on the shelf, Hordak was there. And he's the one that got me, because you get 2 Hordak faces. You get a smiling one, and you get a scowling one. And again, it's the extra heads that really make the difference for me. He comes with the crossbow that he came with in the single release. He comes with a closed hand, just like He-Man and Skeletor do, and the buzzsaw feature. Now, I really wanted this to be the best of it, and honestly, He-Man and Skeletor are better than this. Ram Man is better than this. This might be one of the more awkward features. And again, I believe the Hordak back then was gold, if I'm correct. I mean, you He-Man fans out there can correct me. But I think Buzzsaw Hordak had like the gold armor. Or was that the Spin Blade one? I don't know. Anyway, so how it works is, first of all, the chin goes down here. You can't open the chest to pop it. So I usually have to turn him to the side to open it up. Then he comes with 2 buzzsaws. So you pop it in, and you have to hear it click. It has to click into place. And then you can turn him around. Now, if you close up the chest, you could store one in there. That's fine. There's not enough force in the lever here, which is part of the cape. The cape is kind of a lever here. There's not enough force to pop the chest open to launch it. So you do have to open the chest like that. And then you can push down, and we'll see if it works. There you go. It works. Hit the computer screen, but it works. And then you can do it again with the second one. So, again, pop. It's got some force. I don't think it cracked the screen at all. I hope it didn't. No, it didn't. Okay. That's just a thing on the wall. I thought it cracked the screen. So there you go. Buzzsaw Hordak. It definitely is the extra heads and some of the accessories that set these apart. And Impulse, it was 100% a $60 Impulse buy, but I'm happy I have them. I don't know. I said I wasn't going to do, the Thunder Punch He-Man, but God help me. If he shows up, I probably will. I mean, I have no willpower when it comes to this stuff. I don't know how I avoided the reaction line. I think the price point was just way too high. Those buzzsaws landed in the exact same place. That is hilarious. I don't know how I avoided some of the other lines, like the reaction. I think the reaction is the only He-Man line that I didn't collect, and it was because, $20 was just too much for a figure. But so you can check out a full gallery of these guys, as well as last night's review of the Landshark on castorscorner.com and the full archive. You can also follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner on all social media. And check out the Cornercast podcast this week with Hopkins talking about negativity in the collecting world, and coming up with our friend Benjamin David from Above and Batman Beyond. And hit that subscribe button somewhere on the screen, either here, somewhere. The more of you that subscribe, the more cool things we get to do, and then we get to share them with you. And really, that's just the most fun part of the journey. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for joining us here on castorscorner.com. And we'll see you tomorrow night for another toy of the day, kicking off a whole new week. Can't believe it. We're approaching 6 months. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.